and welcome back to the channel. Today's video, we'll look at this fridge drawer. Welcome back to the channel. Today's video, since we finally approached summer, or well, spring, kind of summer temperatures here in California, we'll look at the DEAPRULL fridge drawer. You're right, it is a drawer and it's a fridge. As you've seen multiple other fridges already on my channel. Up there's, for example, one of those. So this time it's a drawer, and the cool thing about this one is, as you can see, I have a platform in my Jeep. I do have this fridge, and what I'm going to do, probably not in this video, but I will expand this platform a little bit higher to fit this fridge underneath. But before we talk about stuff like that, I want to introduce you to this unit a little bit more, give you more information about it, what it means, what it's capable of, and do some measurements as well, if it's maybe the right choice for you going forward. So let's get started with that video. And therefore, let's start with what they provide you. Of course, they provide you with this unit, as you can imagine. It's the DEAPRULL fridge, and there are a couple other things included. One, because it's a 12-volt capable unit, they have a wire included, which I have already connected over there, which is so fairly easy. You just connect it to a cigarette lighter. In my case, it's the LaCity battery box. Up there's a video about it in case you want to do something similar. Of course, there are multiple other units out there which you can just use and utilize, or you build your own little power supply. 12 volt, obviously. And then I also have this 112, 120 volt household plug, or adapter, which you can use, transformer. So plug it in at home, and the other side goes straight into the fridge, which is back there. As well, they do have a couple brackets included, and those brackets you can mount easily to the side, which is so cool. I'll show you in a minute, bear with me. So that's also included, and they have included a user manual. And that one I have to read now so I can give you the best information, what I've already looked up online and what I have in here in this user manual to see, is it consistent or is there some changes to it? Okay, so we're talking about, and I want to double check here on my phone, what is on Amazon as well as what's in the manual. And the user manual says it's the D31A. That's the model number, same as it says online. Link in the description below, by the way, in case you want to look it up a little bit more in detail. So they advertise it with a 33-quart RV refrigerator, app control. Oh, I have to double check that one. Car fridge, freezer for travel, camping, road trips, tailgating, truck, van, SUV. All right, talking about that. That's pretty much it, what I want to talk about here. But it does come with the user manual. It does come also with information what's included, obviously, and it tells you also car battery protection voltage references. That is very important in case you just have it hooked up to your car battery. I usually have a second battery, a leisure or house battery, whatever you want to call it. Especially when you have an RV, you have it most likely as well. And then you have maybe hooked up your house battery to a solar, which is also on the Jeep here in this case. I want to show you first of all an overall picture. I want to show you the dimensions, because you want to know how big this thing is to understand how you can maybe mount it or install it. And I, at the moment, have my platform installed. So you have an idea, can maybe one person or maybe two people sleep next to each other or to it? I say no, not two people, but one person for sure. All right, I'm downloading the software, and there's a screenshot as well. To be honest, I did not expect what I'm seeing here. It's a Chinese application, and I think it's not in the Android store. So it's called Smart Car Fridge, as it translates. I'm trying to download it, installing it, and I will see if I can test it. In the meantime, here we have the unit. I told you already the dimensions. You can see I have it put to the left side, and I have it on a slight angle because I still want to be able to open it. And also close it. There we go. So, and then what I was talking about, mounting brackets here on this side, we have those bolts, front and rear back there, so you can actually mount those angle brackets, and then you can mount it or screw it into whatever platform or ground you have, or maybe you have it high up. So you don't see the compressor here. This is just a drawer. The drawer is the same length here, so you can imagine opening this one. And here we see a couple cans in here, just for reference. I cannot put this one in here because it's not closing. So keep that in mind. let me show you the front. So up front we have the compressor back here. This is the compressor, and it breathes to the sides. So here's a little fan over here. I don't know if you can see it because it might be too dark, but it's just on both sides, not on the rear. So that's why I have the Lucidity Battery Pro box standing right in front of it. But that's pretty much it. So, and here on the other side you also have those mounting brackets, or mounting positions for the brackets. So that's pretty cool. And as I pointed out here, you see the entire platform. On the one side, yeah, that's for a human being, as you can imagine. And that means, just to give you an idea, so I'm a pretty tall guy. So when I'm laying here, I'm pretty wide as well, I'm sorry about that. But it takes off a lot of space when you have it up here. So that's why my idea will be to have it underneath the platform, raise the platform a little bit, and then have me sleep on top of it. Make sure that there's enough circulation for the airflow, for the compressor when it runs. But should be pretty good for that purpose, I feel like. So let me go into more details about, yeah, temperature and stuff like that and what it's capable of. Oh, and by the way, let me start the smart car fridge app. Here we are, nothing connected, so I'll turn on Bluetooth, intelligent refrigerator, press button, here we are, connected, nice, look at that. And now we do have current temperature. It's also here on the display. I don't know if you can see that. It's 64, running in max mode. That is correct. Battery voltage, battery level. Nice. Let me get you closer. So as you may remember, but I love to have the foil on those displays, especially as long as I can. So let me talk you through a couple settings here, and you can see the buttons maybe. So we do have the turn on and off button. As soon as it has power, it does not automatically start. You have to push the button. Then you have the temperature settings, plus minus. At the moment it's in Fahrenheit. You can change it to Celsius as well if you want to. Concurrently press plus and minus for 3 seconds to switch between Celsius and Fahrenheit. Pretty easy. Then you see on the setting wheel button, that's the max and eco mode. So at the moment it's running on max, so it will always try to maintain the temperature. And then we have a battery protection setting, and that setting I actually don't see. Wait, I actually don't see it. I don't know what that mode is. Press key for 3 seconds, enter battery protection. So battery protection mode, 1, 2, 3. So we have it in high. Now we can level 3, high 1, whatever, N2, level 3. I want to have it on high. And here again is what it means, the high, medium, and low. So, and then we have the power off memory function. There's a power off memory function for the car refrigerator. When the power is loose, oh cool, when it's lost probably, working state on off status, working mode, etc., which before power off can be automatically recovered. Oh, that's good. See if that's the case. I'll test it maybe later. Alrighty, but that's about the app. You can see actually, let's do it really quick. There we go. It's on off, it's on again. Settings, oh here we go. I can change the settings here. At the moment it's set to max. Oh cool, so I see all the max. Oh, that's nice. All the settings you can change with the buttons. You can also change here, so let's see. Okay, changing to Celsius, there we go. Changing to Fahrenheit, there we go. And then we have the battery protection there as well. So let me talk about fridge, freezer, temperature, stuff like that. So you've seen me changing, sorry but if it got blurry in the middle, but it is a fridge and freezer, so it only has one zone. So it means freezer temperature is maximum minus 4F, but can go to maximum 68F. So it's usually pretty cool, and what I like about connecting this to the Lucidity battery box, I do have a Bluetooth capable battery in there. So that means when I connect it, here the app, let's see, there we go, I named it Lucidity 300 amp, and we can see here how much power the compressor is drawing, because there's nothing else connected to the battery itself. So there's no other load, nothing else going out, no inverter on. So that means here you see 45, between 42, 45 that's what's currently pulling the compressor from cooling the entire unit from 66 Fahrenheit down to, I think I set it to 38, I believe. But that gives you an idea. It's on max at the moment, so it needs to cool. And the compressor will turn off as soon as it reaches the temperature, and then it tries to maintain it. And I'm pretty sure the eco, and I didn't see too much about it, as soon as it reaches the temperature, it should have kind of between 2 and 4 Fahrenheit difference or something before the compressor starts again, I would assume. Honestly, I did not see that yet. Let me double check. Also, by the way, the delivered power supply should be capable of 100 to 240 Fahrenheit. So yeah, let's continue, let it cool down, and then let's see what the temperature looks like in a little bit. One thing I wanted to double check with you as well, measuring here, the platform 5.5 is the current measurement down here. So I would have to raise this, by the way. This is 10, a little bit more than 10. So I would have to raise this quite a lot. So I might overthink that and have it maybe just on one side placed, and the other side stays the same height. I might do that, and then I have something which I can just pull out here. Or maybe I have it pulling out to the side, but I don't want to have the compressor over there where I'm sleeping, because usually my head is over there. So when I say over there, I mean over there. So that means I would like, I think, might cut this platform and just have this on this side and raise just this side. I'm playing with the thought a little bit, and we'll see what makes the most sense. But let's see. It's cold inside, and when I look, it's at 39 Fahrenheit currently. So that's at the back plate where it's the coldest. So I hope that gives you a good understanding of this. I will be using this now just to figure out if this is what I want to go with, and before I manipulate my platform, I want to test this better out. If there's anything wrong with this, I will let you know in a short or follow-up video, one of those. But for today, just to give you an idea and an introduction to this drawer fridge, because there are so many different fridges and car fridges out there, double zones, one zones, stuff like that. I hope you get a good idea and good understanding of this one, what it looks like. And if this might be something for you, I'm really curious how this will turn out when I put it below this platform on this side. So that's what I want to play with and see where I'm ending up with. But for camping, I think that's a really cool alternative. Instead of having maybe other people having it mounted onto something to slide out, you don't need this with this one, because this has the slide out. This is pretty cool. So yeah, it's not the biggest, by the way, in terms of internal, but it's a 33 quarts, so I hope that gives you also an indication. And you can have those little cans standing upright. Those bigger ones, they don't, because that's just too small, and you can take out all of those dividers and just have a pizza in there or something like that. It's just slide out. All right, let me know in the comment section below if you have any questions. If not, thanks for watching. Cheers.